the waste cycle. What counts as garbage for you? Is it a broken thing, an old notebook, or food waste on a plate? The waste every human produces must go somewhere, right? It does not simply disappear once the garbage truck picks it up from the street. So where does our garbage end up? Let's see if our friends know the answer. Do you know where waste goes once the garbage truck picks it up?
In the ocean.
I think they go to a big factory.
I think it goes to some kind of garbage dump, and then it's transported to somewhere to make it like dirt and stuff.
I think it goes like at some place where they like dump it, and it's like it decomposes there.
They surely gave us a good lead. The right answer is, it depends. To understand, we need to know about the different types of waste. The difference between them depends mostly on the length of time it takes for them to decompose. Some waste is compostable, some is recyclable, and some is non-recyclable. Just as our body digests the food we eat, the planet can digest food waste that we don't eat. Compost is made of matter that decomposes quickly when under the right conditions. What does it mean to decompose? Well, it's when something gradually breaks down into smaller and smaller particles until it disappears completely. Apple cores, leaves, eggshells, and paper napkins are good examples of that. Paper, cardboard, wood, metal, plastic, and other materials also decompose with time. But they all decompose at different speeds and generally need more time than compostable wastes do. These materials are called recyclables. To recycle means to take an object made of plastic, paper, metal, or other, and reusing it or turning it into a new object. Did you know that certain types of plastics can take hundreds to thousands of years to decompose, as opposed to compostable waste, which only takes a couple of weeks? Unfortunately, in Canada, only 9 out of 100 pieces of plastic actually get recycled. What happens to the rest? They're either sent to landfills or end up in our oceans or in the environment all around us. That's why we need to use fewer plastic products and clean and reuse them as much as we can before putting them in the recycling bin. Lastly, objects made of non-recyclable and non-compostable materials are sent to landfills. Landfills are vast areas where giant holes are dug in the ground where garbage trucks drop waste. Sometimes, trash is even transported to other countries on the other side of the ocean to be burned, buried, or piled up in literal mountains of waste. Many plastics and recyclable materials end up in landfills, but also tons of compostable waste because composting is not yet a widespread practice. The mix of all these elements contributes to gases being emitted into the atmosphere, which contribute in turn to climate change. In addition, a toxic liquid called leachate flows from landfills and infiltrates the soil and waterways. Right now, you might be asking yourself, what can I do to help? Well, there are many things. You can make sure to properly sort your waste and put everything in the right bin. Some goes to the composting, some in the recycling, and the rest in the trash. If you don't have a composting bin at home, you can always ask your parents to get one. You can also ask your parents to prepare your lunch using reusable containers. Furthermore, you can suggest to do your family shopping in a zero-waste grocery store. These grocery stores allow you to bring your own reusable containers to pack what you buy. Now, it's time to test our new knowledge. We've prepared a little quiz for you. Here are 3 items: a banana peel, a candy wrapper, and a plastic juice bottle. In which bin should I put each item? You can press pause on the video to think about it. The banana peel goes into the composting bin, the candy wrapper goes into the trash, and the plastic juice bottle, once cleaned, goes in the recycling bin. Have you learned some new things about the cycle of waste and the actions you can take to reduce the amount of garbage you throw away? If so, you click the like button at the bottom of this video. You can also try our quiz, Climate Change and Me, on our website. Challenge yourself on what you've learned today, and try a surprising experiment at home. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another episode of Climate Change and Me.